actually gonna be just playing this by myself, not streaming. And then I'm like, you know what? Let's stream it because it looks fun. So I've only done a little bit of the tutorial. I haven't even like fully started the game. Barely gotten into the fucking start of it. So I'm gonna just get into it. I'm just gonna play the game. Let's have fun. Such a nice art style. No, not what I wanted. Go leave menu. Confirm. I need to click new game, not continue. So as you can see, that's where I was. New game. There we go. This lady's dying. Poor lady. She didn't deserve it. Poor lady. Kisses. Yeah, she didn't deserve that, but it happens. And she's dead now. So, from what I can gather, I saw this game looked good, or like saw it like a little bit ago, and it looked cool. I don't really remember what the exact game is about, because it's been a bit. But basically, you're making drinks for people, and you're trying to like solve things with them. That's kind of it. You're talking to them. The overhead lights in your speakeasy buzz to life as the bookshop above you closes for the day. The bookshop owner and landlord, and your landlord, Vincent Floor, takes a seat at the bar and begins mumbling. Tarsi. This is a hard one, because I'm not used to words like these. Tarsiran's literature's providence, bound in leather, but to my customers, my books may as well be doorstops. Everything all right, Mr. Fool? Clearly not. If I ordered a cart of fools and received just one customer, I would have gotten my money's worth. Well, we both know why I'm here. I need a drink, so dazzle me. What would you like? So, some days your customers will be in a bad mood. So this evening, a properly mixed Eastern Ruby should have been spot. Should have read that first, but yeah. So this is going to explain the game. Some days your customers will be in a bad mood. This can also be caused by serving them a rubbing drink or choosing dialogue options that upset or anger them. When a customer is in a bad mood, it is shown here in the bottom left. Right here, it shows the little bad mood. It says in a bad mood, and it shows the little thunderbolt. Like, oh my god, they're devastated. Thankfully, serving the customer their favorite drink will lift their spirits and cure their bad mood. Pressing the drink serve button in the bottom right to start making Vincent's drink. So click the serve button. You lift a glass from the tray and place it on the table. Vincent perks up. Customers will usually avoid discussing unpleasant topics and in a bad mood. You'll have to cure up before you can interrogate them. As you get to know your clients better, make sure to learn their favorite drink is. You can always ask them what they like to get ahead. Let's see if we can cheer you up. Haha, that's the spirit. So, there's multiple drinks here as you can see. Vincent loves Eastern Ruby, and we want to lift his spirits and cure his bad mood. So let's select Eastern Ruby in the list and start making his favorite cocktail. To successfully mix a drink, you will need to add all the necessary ingredients to the shaker and pass through the with the arrow, following along the line in the direction it's pointing. Okay, so this changes each time. I've just noticed. Once you start following the path, you'll need to keep up the pace as the red arrow starts to follow you. Make sure it doesn't catch up with you before you reach the end of the path, or the drink will be ruined. So if you look, there's a little red thing that follows. So, affection towards you. The more a customer likes a certain drink you give them, the more their affection towards you increases. Their favorite drink will reward you the most affection. Customers will not appreciate being served bad drinks. If you fail to properly mix a cocktail, customers will be displeased and you will lose all but one action for the remainder of the conversation. You know me too well. This is my absolute favorite. When I was looking for a bartender to run this place, I hoped for someone as good as you, but I didn't expect it, especially with your background. This place could have become naught and cloudy moonshine and rough customers, yet you already provided. Yet you are already proving to be more than that. So as you can see here, he's a little sunshine. He's in a good mood. And if I hover over it, you can see where their drink is at. So right now, he's in between tipsy and drunk, so he's at a 5. Don't know what that actually means, but I just happen to see it. And then he's also like, he's probably around like, what, 15% for affection. Don't know what that means either. Supply lines for alcohols are front, so you'll have to adapt your drinks menu to the circumstance. But a recent shipment of vodka from Ruskal came into my possession. Sorry, I wanted to just Ruskal. I like Ruskal. Ruskal. I don't know. And as such, some old classic cocktails are on the menu once more. Lucky me, I suppose. Anything else? Ah, yes, I nearly forgot. A friendly warning, perhaps. With my favorite gentleman's club, there was a buzz with chat about a crackdown on speakeasies. As you can see, we're apparently a speakeasy now. I had no clue. My companions have warned me that the local constabulary is looking to make an example of the flagrant lawbreakers. Lawbreakers? I suppose that's what we are now. We've opened a bar during the Prohibition, even if that Prohibition is ridiculous. The law is the law, but what's legal is what's right are not always the same thing. The people of Tarsa should not exchange freedom for safety. What if we get raided? It's unlikely that they would target my establishment, and I have friends in the constabulary. But should we take precautions nonetheless? Try to not irritate anyone who might incriminate us, and don't compromise on tranquility. I'd imagine your speakeasies are brought down by dissatisfied customers with loose tongues. I'll be careful. Good. You see, there's a reason I bring this all up. Vincent reaches into his incoat pocket and pulls out a folded newspaper. He spreads it on the bar top, and so that you can read the heading. Speakeasy guest found dead. In the early hours of the morning, the body of a yet unidentified young woman was found nearly at the Bookie Boulevard. So, that is what we watched at the start. Bookie police has since released a statement confirming that the crime took place outside a speakeasy and that perpetrators, as well as several guests, have been detained for questioning. This murder is most certainly the latest in a string of crimes committed on and around the boulevard by the so-called Bookie killer. Citizens are urged not to attend these legal establishments for their safety and to inform local law enforcement if they suspect any illegal activities taking place. Don't get too bothered by all the titty-tattle. I'm certain these murders are fabricated by punctual bureaucrats on the city council. Doesn't that seem like a conspiracy theory? It does not. Here you do this politicians are making such sure that Prohibition is enforced. They can spin tales of crime and murder if it's in their interest. You know, a Tarsinian politician is lying when his mouth is moving. That is too real. That is like a good statement. That is a good statement. Just in general, like it's a funny, good, general statement. Scoundrels are not above manufacturing villain to scare the populace. He takes a long sip of his drink and sets it down on the table, his fingers nervously rattling of the glass. A murder at a speakeasy doesn't mean visiting one is dangerous, but I wonder if those who indulge in tabloid rumors can grasp that fact. I imagine the authorities will be paying close attention to the ladies like that. They think we offer safe haven to vagabonds and scoundrels, but all we want is to kindle dying flames of conversation. Imagine their surprise when they see the depth and breadth of fine gentlemen and ladies who frequent our establishment. But heed my words, friend, be on guard. Ellen, we're on Brooksy Boulevard, so the locals are on its back. Consider the customers carefully. My friends especially are people of culture and arts. There's no doubt in my mind that some shady characters will show up, but I'd imagine most will be harmless. I hope so, anyway. A mix of high and low society mix for a good blend. Honey and lemon, wine and cheese crackers, that sort of thing. Jokes aside, be careful. I've invested a lot of money in this place, and while it's yours to use, I don't expect to be sweeping up eyeballs and teeth at the end of the night. Understood. One more thing. We both know it's your last chance. I went out on a limb to give you this opportunity, and I've turned a blind eye to your past troubles. Make sure those troubles stay in the past, and you keep your nose clean. I get it. If you follow my rules, you'll be under my protection. I promise. I'll keep you safe. One hand washes the other. We have a deal? Good. Thank you for your liberations. I should return home. I hope business goes well tonight. See you, Vincent. Goodbye, Vincent. Every day we'll bring you a different group of customers to your speakeasy. It's a big place, so look left and right to check for any customers seated on the edges of the room. You can click on a customer to call them over for a chat at the bar. Let's try it out on this mysterious woman in the back. Sure. The woman takes a seat, looking exhausted. She squints at you, like she can't decide if you're friend or foe. Rough day? You have no idea. Although you're on your feet all day serving people too much money, so maybe you have some idea. Runtown Heights is fully booked, so me and everyone else in the laundry service are run off our feet. There's nothing like changing hotel bed sheets during a Spice Traders symposium? Synapse Traders Spice. Well, I said Synapse Trader. It's Spice Traders Symposium. I can't read, as you can tell. Do you know how frustrating it is to have a fat, bald, old man explain the logistics of his spice trading company and how it made him rich? He's doing that while he changes white bed sheets. I can guess. Sometimes I push my face into the pillow and scream so loud I feel like I'm gonna crack the walls. But then I stop, and nothing has changed. It sounds like you need a drink. Yes, something that feels like being slapped in the face with a slice of lime. A slice of lime wrapped around a cricket bat. I trust your judgment. You lift the glass from the tray and place it on the table. One drink coming up. I am so excited. There are several indicators to the right of each cocktail that provide much more information about the drink in question, including whether your customer likes it or not. A question mark means you don't know yet how they feel about this cocktail, while a star means it's their favorite. Customers will also have drinks they plus like, and ones that they feel neutral about. This information gets updated every time you serve a drink customer a new drink. Serving likes and favorite drinks will improve your relationship with the customer faster than neutral drinks. Blank indicators indicates the smoothness of the drink. However, you talk with them. Customers can be called back as long as you have actions remaining, but can only be served once a day. Meanwhile, the percent alcohol percentage shows how the alcoholic is a drink. Wait, shows how alcoholic a drink is. Wow, how alcoholic drink is. That's what I said. I think. I don't know. How alcohol is a drink? Yeah, I don't know what I said, but I said it. The higher the percentage, the more intoxicated the customer will get. Some questions will require a certain level of intoxication to loosen a customer's lips, but be careful. A customer that becomes inebriated will go home. Alcohol tolerance will vary from customer to customer. Now you know the power the bartender holds, the better you drink fits the customer's taste, the more affection you will receive. You can also affect the customer's mood, as well as how talkative they will be after you've served them. Now let's make her a drink, shall we? Sure. Okay. Oh, it's on bullet. Nice. Oh, damn. This is perfect. Don't let me have too many of these. After a long shift, my brain is buzzing. I can't just go home with all this fuzz in my head. Ooh, so that means she's tipsy, okay. With the prohibition closed, the bars. With the prohibition... Wait, I said with twice! How did I do that? Oh my god. When the prohibition closed, the bars and clubs, everything else got more expensive. An opera ticket cost a month's rent. And with everything being so busy... Why is it so busy? Well, there's a Spice Merchants symposium, but there's some big show going on as well. Everyone's wearing their fanciest threads, the women in sparkly dresses and their heel shoes. Looks like torture to me. Me too. Hey, she liked it. Okay. At the hotel, I only see the clothes lying on the floor, stained with peppercorn sauce, coffee, nicotine, and worse. At least the folks going to the shows are clean. I guess I clean up a few wine stains now, so maybe the prohibition isn't all bad. She downs her drink, wiping her mouth of any spills. Woof! Feeling better, she closes her eyes and lets out a long, comfortable sigh. Yeah, I'm good. That really hit the spot. This watering hole is new, right? That weird old guy put me on to this place. The nightcap's just opened, yes. The nightcap. Huh. Funny name. Oh, I'm Clara, by the way. Clara Solo. So now I'm gonna look at her profile, because you can. Clara Solo, a hotel maid whose rough edges and boisterous behavior hide a pleasant, caring attitude. Copper bullet is her favorite. And I have two of them. Vincent Floor is a love of literature. Yeah, he's a lover of literature and the owner of Libreria, the bookshop on the Bookvie Boulevard that is located above your speakeasy. He has two drinks he likes. I don't know what the other one is yet. Mind if I just call you bartender? You don't seem too prissy about the type of customers you get. Rundown Heights has 3 hotel bars, but I don't fit in any of them, even when they serve booze. The staff bar was all drunken bellhops. The mid bar was full of hoses, and the Spire Lounge would change me a fortune for just looking at the drink menu. Or would charge me change. God, reading is hard. This place feels a bit more varied in its clientele. You got all sorts in here. We're all equals. We are all equal when we walk through these doors. Her smile is warming, she nods a little. like she just paid her mind up about you. I can get on board with that. Good. Well, I should be heading back. I got Batsu, sparring classes, and a shift tomorrow. And if I don't get a good sleep, both of these are gonna beat the stuffing out of me. Take care. Bye, Clara. Now that everyone has been spoken to, let's end the day by using the bell. Click the bell on the counter to signal all customers to leave and head out. You can also use it to end the day early when you don't feel like speaking to all the customers. Okay. Ooh. Oh, that's how you move from left to right. Okay, I like it. Mirror showing off that. Okay. Cool. I just wanted to check that out. Let's end the day. Yeah, and then the little door there. Day Tuesday. So there's 16 days in this game. Got it. A new customer takes a seat at the bar. He takes a slow look around the room and then at you. He glances back at the entrance a few times, like he expects someone to sneak in after him. The man doesn't hesitate to tap the bar, demanding the attention you're already giving him. What can I get you? How does this place work? Just like a regular bar? No butlers or whatever? I just want a drink. Anything in particular? I don't care. You choose. Okay. Lift the glass from the thing. Ready to serve. Thank you. He doesn't. He wants me to choose. And he seems like he wants something to relax him. So like, vodka, coffee, liqueur. I feel like he'd be a coffee person. I don't know why. I'm looking at some of these. I'm like, he might like the coffee stuff. This also he might like. Which one? Wake up call. I don't think he'd want. That's more. I think he'd like cold winter. He seems like a cold winter type of person. Like I'm reading these things. It's vodka, coffee, liqueur, coffee, cream, coffee powder, and ice cubes. And it just feels like him because he doesn't have to deal with butler. He just asks. He are no butlers, nothing else. Like he's not crazy about it. I think he'll like it. I think he'll like it. I really hope he does. Ooh, it's stuffed. Complete. Nothing. Perfect mix. Cold winter. Not bad. Not bad at all. Very pleasant, actually. Wait, did I get it? No, it wasn't one of his favorites, but it's one of the ones that he does like. Okay. You have probably guessed that I'm here for more than a drink. We have business. Business? He sets down today's newspaper, but rather than turning it as Vincent did yesterday, he instead lets the heavy pages land with a thud. The headline reads, Latest Book V Boulevard Victim Identified. And as police stated in the press this morning, Book V police finally released the name of at least the latest victim of the string of murderers by the so-called Book V McCullough. The body of 24-year-old Natalia Reed, a native Tarzanian, a lifetime resident of Book V, was found yesterday in an unnamed alley of Book V Boulevard at 6 in the morning by a local resident heading to work. Police have since confirmed that the crime took place outside a speakeasy known as The Last Drop. Which the victim, a junior accountant, was known to frequent in her time to drink and gamble. The illegal business has since been shut down, resulting in several arrests. Police Commissioner Adela urges the public to be careful and come forward with any information that may aid the police in their ongoing investigation as the perpetrator remains at large. Natalia Reed's family has declined to comment. Her employer, Mark Weaver, says only that he assumed she was just Have you encountered anyone acting strangely in your at this establishment? I can't scroll, so I'm gonna just say, not really. I doubt that. None, Lily. There's a lot of unusual behavior around here right now. Did you read the newspaper yesterday? Speakeasies guests found dead. And since you just served me alcohol, that would make this place. Speakeasy. Exactly. He likes it. He reaches into his pocket and pulls out his lace brush. His name is Constable Hugo. Oh. I was like, what is this name? Constable? Constable Hugo Mertens. Okay. Hugo Mertens. An uptight but seemingly well-meaning officer from the Bookfee police force who has enlisted you to be his assistant. Oh. Okay, well, I read into that too early. Whatever. He waits for a moment to make sure you understand the gravity of the situation. I'm investigating a series of murders that took place outside established speakeasies. Are you going to shut us down? Speakeasies are, one of the only leads I have. I may never say this again, but your business needs to stay open. The killer is using locations like yours, so one of your patients could be the killer. Like him. And you need my help? You'll be helping yourself. If your clientele keeps getting murdered, well, that's not good for business. For a time. Oh wait, he really liked it. Actually, she's so fucking inebriated. Damn, okay. For a time, your establishment has protection from me and the rest of the constabulary. This place is no longer a bar. It's a hunting ground where I catch a killer. With your help. Ooh. Find a clue. The last straw. Okay. This is so fun so far. I just love this. This is like cool. Your first assignment is to interview these drunkards and find out if any of them frequented that speakeasies where they found Natalia Reed. Do that, and I might just extend your time a bit longer so we can figure out who's behind all this. I'm guessing there's no opt-out. He shakes his head slightly, then pulls the badge from the table and places it back into his inside pocket. I did my homework. I know who you are. Just think of it this way. As a reformed citizen, you should be more than happy to help out. I understand. You might not be too fond of the constabulary, but you have to be realistic. Right now, you want the same thing. I'll do it. Okay? Good. Any questions? How do I investigate? You interrogate everyone at your bar and ask the right questions. Get to know them. Make them willing to take a glass to talk. Yeah, a glass of alcohol may loosen their tongue. I suggest you keep track of your findings in a notebook or something. I also have an unused pinboard in the room behind you. Detectives at the station like to use those to keep their minds organized. Visualizing connections makes them easier to understand. I'll give it a try after my shift. Good. Any questions? Where should I start? Give me a solid lead on people in the establishment who were present at the same speakeasy where Natalia Reed was found. As a former criminal, I'm sure you know ways to make people talk. There's no doubt in my mind your less safer connections might know more. Once you prove you're capable of looking at the situation, I'll accept. I'm not wasting my time. From there, I'll unfold and divulge more about the case. Good. Any questions? Let's move on. You're part of this now. This time is short, and I expect something solid from you soon. Speaking with customers will provide you with clues about the current case. These clues can be reviewed in the notebook at any time. Okay. Using the eyeglass, show clue button lets you present a clue from your notebook to the customer you're currently talking to, letting you ask them for information or confront them with evidence. Presenting key clues to customers is crucial may be able to spot lies, provide new information, or provide an alibi. But be careful, showing certain people confrontational evidence may just affect their mood. This case is the highest priority, and you're on the clock. If we don't find the killer in 2 weeks, this gets kicked upstairs to the Confederated forces. And if that happens, my career is in tatters and your bar is finished. Let's make sure that doesn't happen. 2 weeks to prove we are not children playing detectives. 2 weeks to save our careers and our reputations. 2 weeks to make your Irish reign safe and save some lives while we're at it. No pressure though. Bye, Hugo. Cool, great. Oh. Peter Wagner enters your bar. You recognize him by the scar on his cheek. It's been a while, and you don't quite know if you're ready to see him again. He takes a seat, looking you in the eye. You can't tell if he recognizes you. You hope he doesn't. Welcome to the Nightcap. Creative location for a speakeasy. The filth are looking for old bars opening up again, not basements owned by bookworms. Make me a real drink so I can forget all the weak cat piss they served in the stacks. If memory serves, it makes a good cocktail, though usually a bit sweet for my taste. Do we know each other? Let's skip straight past this bit of conversation. I know you, and as soon as I slipped through those creaky doors, you knew me too. I'll get you a drink, Peter. He raises his eyebrow and shoves a few coins your way. Let's see this job of yours. This new job of yours is working out, eh? Any flavors I can work with that you'd like? Going all sweet on me now. Well, I like a hint of coffee to go with my drink. Okay, you like a hint of coffee. Peter leans low as his chin rests by the light catching the long scar on his cheek. His eyes twinkle as he looks up at you. Let's see if I can remember what you like. Let's see. So you like coffee. A little coffee. Not a lot, a little. Let's see. So this doesn't have any coffee. This doesn't have any coffee. No coffee. No coffee. No coffee. No coffee. No coffee. No coffee. So it's one of these two. I think it's this one because coffee liqueur cream, coffee powder. 2. Coffee liqueur, sugar syrup, espresso coffee beans. That is 3. I think you will like the cold winter more than the wake up call. Because this has 3 things of coffee. This has 2. Unless I'm missing some. I don't see any of these other ones saying coffee in any of them. If it had a little hint of coffee, I might be more inapt to do it. But I think we'll like cold winter better than wake up call. Hey, pretty good at that. That's not bad. And it's quite fun to do. Let's made another cold winter. This career shift is starting to make sense. You have talent. Did you like it? Cold winter, baby. Oh wait, what are you? I gotta figure out that. Okay. Blues. Let's wait. Let's wait a little bit before I do anything. So, book update. Alright. Someone from my past, a former partner from my darker days in Bookview, a handsome but intimidating man working as a debt collector for the less savory individuals that make up Bookview underworld. Okay. So, you're a bartender now. Well, that's an odd one. But if you want to pull a curtain over your past, I'll go along with it. Peter is a criminal. More specifically, he's an enforcer for the feared crime lord Carla. But as long as you don't owe money, insult him, or spill his drink, you should be fine. Strange how that face with a frightening scar can light up a room when he smiles, though. It doesn't happen often. How can someone so dangerous be so charming? Thanks. Another clue? Oh, your rival speakeasy seems too appealing. I can see why you're getting busier. The other places either turn away anyone without a douchey, or they without a duchy, I think is what it says, or they hose the blood off the dance floor each night. The last drop was the only one I could appreciate, but it got shut down a few days ago. Can I, like, talk to him about it? The last drop was his favorite. Can I use this? No. And what's your dog's name? My color is blue, and I work with my hands a lot. Some of the other fellows in my line of work have a bit too much fun for my taste. You don't like your college? I reckon my job ain't good or bad. Wait, does he actually like this drink? He does, okay. I think he likes the 2 coffee drinks, is my guess. I reckon my job ain't bad or good. It's neutral. Cause and effect and all that. What I do is a natural result of the system we live in and deal with the people make and the deals people make. It's neutral? I don't get it. I take no responsibility for what happens to the folks from up the cliff from. They knew the deal they were getting into when they took the money. But even though I don't feel bad for them, that don't mean I want to go drinking with gorillas like me who laugh about smashing open some indebted shopkeeper's skull. Takes a final long sip of a drink and sets his empty cup down on the table. You're not a complete monster. I'm just Peter, and I play my part without prejudice or pleasure. Like I said, cause and effect. And now, if you'll excuse me, this drink has had an effect on me, and I need to take care of that. Sure thing. Okay. So we got these 2. Let's talk to the lady first, because she's closer. And I saw her first. An obscenely glamorous woman wipes the stool clean before gingerly sitting on it. After a moment, she checks her lipstick and her pocket mirror before readjusting her coat. She leans forward to meet your gaze. Welcome. It's certainly caught you down here to think this grand a place below a bookstore. How very Vincent. You know Vincent? Yes. He's the man who invited me. He probably mentioned I'd be showing up. He's quite a fan. Her nails tap rhythmically to some invisible music. You can't tell if she's waiting for you to say something in particular. Vincent hasn't mentioned you. No, he must have. Carmine, Olivia. There's probably some kind of list on VIP kind of thing. I'm an actress / singer / radio host. If you haven't heard of me, you've certainly heard my voice. Her voice is silky and delicate like a silver bell. You don't mind listening to it even though it drips with audacity. I think if I tell the truth, she's going to be mad. I think lying to her is better. See? We all need a little push to jog our memory sometimes. Perhaps you heard about the time I saved the performance of dandies and dames at the classic Grand. Maybe. The stagehand forgot to leave the prop gun on stage. I ended up singing bang bang noises to finish the performance. The audience loved it. The director went along with it. The show got middling reviews, but I was praised for my quick thinking and my coolness under pressure. Can I get you a drink? Are you buying, darling? Put it on my tab. I'll be here often. I eagerly await your performance, bartender. Anything specific you fancy? Something fruity. I love tropical fruits in particular. I lift a glass from the stack and place it in front of Olivia. Let's pour you something fabulous. Thank you, darling. My throat is absolutely parched. So you like fruit, something fruity. Not this. Not this, because I don't think white wine's fruity. This maybe, but I don't think so. Not you. Not you. Not these two. These two are coffee. Not that one. Don't think you. Probably the Pirate's Joy then? Yeah, I think it's the Pirate's Joy because it's pineapple. Like it's meant to be sweet. It's either that or the evening pear, but I think it's Pirate's Joy. Astonishing! Flawless, incredible, divine, absolutely brilliant use of everything. Inspirational, honestly. Pirate Joy, an extravagant opera singer and radio host with a love for all things dramatic. What a day! Oh, did I tell you about my radio career? She doesn't wait for an answer. Instead, she leans forward and curls her fingers to pull you closer. Well, today, I spent the majority of my time reading contracts. I started my own show, Lucy. Something daring, something bold, something that'll knock the socks right off my listeners. I'm come in and come on. Classy, right? Absolutely. You're one of the first to hear about it, but well, I suppose I let my mouth run when I'm a little tipsy. So more we'll find out soon. Picture me and my sultry voice, broadcast nationwide to the people of Tarsa. Even the poor folks who can't make it to my stage performance. I'm so excited. Congratulations. Good things happen to good people, you know. Sure. He swirls. Last bit of her drink and takes a long sip. She wipes her mouth with a tissue before setting the empty drink glass down beside her head. Thank you for the drink. I will be back, though hopefully soon you won't have to wait too long to hear my voice. Kisses. With a slight stumble, she pushes herself up, blinks at you, and takes her leave. See you soon. Bye-bye. Hello, sir. Williamy Priest. A miserable-looking man sits down at the bar. A big cloud follows him. Once he has your attention, he pursues the drink stacks behind you. What can I get you? I've never understood all these names. Something strong, please. If I'm doing something wrong, I might as well do it right. Anything besides strong? Not really, just strong. I lift a clean glass from the tray and place it on the table. He takes a short breath. What does the goddess want you to order? Just make me a drink. Quickly. And with fewer jokes. Something strong. Okay. What is the strongest thing that I can think of? I don't think you. Vodka, ginger ale. No. It could be like a coffee one, but I don't know if that's strong enough, though. Whiskey's pretty strong. It could be poison drop. Vodka, white wine, evening prayer, maybe? Definitely not this. This doesn't sound very strong. Neither does that. I feel like poison drop is very strong. Because it's whiskey, herbal bitter, and an orange peel. With sugar syrup, that's not gonna matter much. I think it's this. I think he's gonna want this. If it's not this, then it's a coffee one and I fucked up. Oh. down quite nicely. He shrugs, places the glass back against, slips and downs the rest. When the glass is empty, he wags his finger for you to refill it. How about we start with your name? You really don't know who I am. I'm Father Lacey, but you can call me John. I'm a priest at the Church of the Road. You know, this is alcoholic. We are permitted. Besides, how could the goddess resent a priest drinking in this city? Is it that bad? If you took confessions too, you wouldn't ask. What do you bless? Everything you can imagine and more. I used to have faith in humanity. Here you go. Thank you. I'll be back soon. Godspeed, John. He downs the rest and stands up, tips his head, and takes his leave. End of conversation. John Lacey. Okay. No one else in here? Looks like I gotta end the day. Okay. At the end of each day, you return to your home office, where you can review your clues on the clue board and make your deductions. Besides structuring your thoughts, the clue board also has another very important function. Some clues can be connected to form new evidence, spotted a contradiction, or two pieces of evidence that tell you something about the same person or event. Try combining them. You can combine two clues by connecting their pins with red strings. To place a clue you have found on the board, simply click and drag them over from the clue list on the right. Clues on the board can be arranged as you wish to help you with your investigation. At any point, you can remove a clue from the board by dragging and dropping it back into your page, should you feel that this information is no longer important. The two clues you have right now seem to be related, don't they? Try linking them together. Click one of the pins and drag the string to the other clue's pins. See what happens. Peter's Street Smarts. Peter frequented the last drop. Speakeasy where Natalia Reed took place before it was shut down. You should be able to tell me who else went there to drink if any of them visit the nightcap, Peter's favorite speakeasy in Last Drop. Okay. Congratulations! You have created a new combined clue. Combined clues are keys to investigations. Building a strong, solid case will hinge on making these connections. Asking your customers about these new clues will often lead to new insights. As well as clues can be... Not all clues can be combined, of course, but if you're ever stuck, try and see if any are new deductions you can make. To proceed to the next day, click the coat rack to the side. Just gonna do it because I can. Okay, let me get a drink real quick and then I'll start the next day. So far, I'm having fun. This is cool. Just talking to people, basically, and trying to figure out what they like to drink. Based on the game already, that I can tell, is that some drinks will actually get somebody too drunk if you get them, and it might be like their favorite drink, and it just gets them drunk to the point that they don't talk, and they just leave, which is really bad. Day 3. Okay. Oh. Ooh, hello. A group of people. Okay. Well, look who's still open. In a world of dwindling light, you're a beacon in the night. I don't plan on closing anytime soon. Let's catch up, just like the old days. Now, press the show clue button to open the notebook and present a make-a-wild clue. Select the Peter Street Smarts to ask him for more information. Present the The story about the board that got iced at the speakeasy, the broad. The board? The board! Yes, it's the board that got fucking iced. Yeah, it's an icy board. The story about the broad that got iced at a speakeasy. What about it? What do you think happened? You read the story. I'm sure those journos did a great job. They always do. Don't be like that. I want your fishing. And for what? I've got nothing for you. You and me both know how this show plays out. The paper spins the same story. The hoi poly get all worked up and ain't no one got the real facts except the ones who knows to keep their mouths shut. And folks who say the city council are fabricating the killings, they got their heads screwed on wrong. Book the officials can barely patch a hole in the road, far less stage a murder. I know a professional job when I see one, and this ain't professional. But it was done by someone who has experience, someone who planned it out real carefully, and who's done it before. Did you visit that speakeasy? Yes. And? Plenty of folks went there, so don't go making any inferences. You know where the line is. No need to see what happens if you step over. Who else went there? Hard to tell. It was a mixed crowd. Let me think. Alania Dragos, the type of rich blonde, okay, a blonde, who don't want nothing to do with me. Last year she made it big thanks to her daddy winning the jackpot at a poker tourney. Elliot, the sour-faced alcoholic, who parked him occasionally. If he was in school, I'd beat the snot out of him and take his milk money. I still might. Him or not, maybe. Could be. Killian Dillon and Killian Durand, the rich kid with a baby face. That's him. And soft hands. You're taking roll call? If this bartending gig doesn't work out, I suggest a job as an intrepid reporter. What you think of that, Scoops? Alright, I was just curious. When you don't feel like asking the customer any further questions, you can always press the hand button, leave button, in the bottom right to exit the conversation, regardless of how many actions you have lost. However, if you still have questions for Peter, you can simply continue your conversation. Let's catch up, just like the old days. Oh, I've won, okay. I like pepper juice, vodka. Anything else? Coffee helps. Keep me sharp in the wee hours. You work late? You know I do. Nothing good happens in the morning, so best sleep through it. I get a lot more done while everyone else is asleep and out of my way. Despite the name, a cold winter usually keeps me warm during these long nights. I remember. Okay. A trick, maybe just one. You don't want my lips loose. Who knows what he'll say. So I already know he likes this, but I think it's better to try up a wake-up call to see if he also likes this. Ooh, that looks cool. Shit, I fucked up badly. Oh no! That was bad. I fucked up. Are you trying to kill me? This makes me want to rip my tongue into pieces. Let's catch up just like the old days. How's work these days? Good. Although I'm being real careful about who I talk to these days. Trust is hard and you feel the same. Sure. I'll be straight with you when the time is right. But we ain't as close as we used to be. Let's take things slow. I do. Look, I won't go home, but I can't stay here. Make sure you don't get into any mischief while I'm gone. That's my job. Will do. Oh, damn it. Hey, look, there's the blonde. I kind of want to talk to him first. He's by himself rather than in the group. Oh, he does not look happy. He looks in worse shape than I had thought. Okay. Let's be nice. Let's be nice. Let's be nice. A moody-looking man sits down. He takes a deep breath, hunches over the bar, avoiding eye contact. Long day? Every day is the same length. Can I get a cocktail? Sure. Raise your hand, moves to grip the glass. He bad experiences, smudges and stuff. One glass, no smudges. Good. I'll have the cocktail. I'm waiting. You lift a clean glass from the tray. The man who says fix it, giving you a reassuring one. Fill it up. Let's go. A cocktail. Shit. I actually am dumb. He said a cocktail. Am I dumb? A cocktail. Which one of these is a cocktail? I think it's gin and vodka, is it not? Oh no! I feel dumb! I feel so dumb. Oh my god. I think this would be good. I think it's this. Fuck, I should have. Okay, so I just had to get to the end of it. Don't go backwards, go forward. Not bad. As long as the glass is clean, I won't complain. Does he like it? It's not one of his favorites. Fuck! You watch him down the rest. Oh. Okay, he doesn't care. It's okay. You watch him down the rest of his drink. When the glass is empty, he wipes it carefully with his sleeve, making sure it's clean to the rim where his lips were. Are you a big drinker? There's not much else to do in Bookview. To be honest, I'm not usually out on days like these. But my date got canceled. Are you open the whole weekend? We are. Good. That's when I'll usually need a drink. I'm Elliot, by the way. I live a few streets over. Nice to meet you, Elliot. Can I get you another drink? No, I should head out. Thanks a lot for the drink. I'll be back soon. See you then? Elliot's Lynn. Okay. Good to know. I could end the day early without that. So, these are the other two that I should try and understand, but I'm gonna talk to these two instead. The woman sits down at the bar, her eyes are piercing. She scans the room, then you, taking everything in. She's dressed it up with white diamond earrings and pearled necklace and a coat that could be mink. What can I get you? This place is as charming as it is easy to find. When Alma mentioned he speak easy on the boulevard, I can't say I expected this. Money is flooded into the Bookview Boulevard and washed away the dirt, but some other character too. However, it seems to have flowered past this venue without impact. I can't tell if that's a compliment, as closest to one as you're likely to get from me. I'm Wendy Brooker. You might have heard of me, Father. You haven't, but she says it with enough confidence that you feel like you should. Well, I don't think you'll need to ask around too much about my reputation. Impeccable, and if you stay on my good side, I'll even think of an endearing nickname for you. Okay. Do you want a drink? Don't make me beg. What does a lady like to drink? Something strong enough to make everyone look just a little bit more fabulous, but not too much. So a strong drink that's... Let's see if I can impress you. A difficult task, but nothing is impossible. So something strong, but not too strong. I think the mint punch would work then. I actually think it would. It's either that or the copper bullet, but I think copper bullet is too strong. Eastern Ruby could work. Don't think you would. Yeah, that's way too fucking strong. Could also do the evening prayer, but I think mint punch would work really well. A twist, not bad, but too many of these and I'll get bored. You like it? I think it's like an okay. I think it's like a neutral to okay one. It's like an okay to good one, but it's not a great one. I'll take this back to my table now, darling. Enjoy. Let's talk to you. A well-dressed girl. A young, well-dressed woman sits... Oh, what the fuck? She's already going to be close to... Damn! She's not that far off from being inebriated. Damn. She doesn't seem the happiest, but as soon as you look at her, she puts a smile on and leads in the bar. What can I get for you? I don't really know, if I'm honest. Too many options. How about I shoot? I'd appreciate that. I feel a bit out of my depth here. Something light, though. I have work in the morning. I'm looking forward to trying anything you make for me. Any flavors you're fond of? Maybe sounds odd, but tomato. Okay. Let's make you something nice. Many thanks. There's only one thing with tomato, I think. I don't think anything else has tomato. Let me look real quick. I don't know what triple sec is. That is something that I'm unsure about. But yeah, this is the only thing with tomato. So, femme fatale. Oh! That's lovely. Thank you. Femme fatale. Okay. Places like this are fascinating to me. I'm not used to all this. You're as welcome as anyone. She tilts her head, as if she's wondering whether to agree or not. I keep thinking the constabulary will arrest me any moment. If my friends were caught, they would pay a fine. But I'd end up in jail. I understand. Yes, I think you do. I'm Maria Pulpa, by the way. I'm here with my friend Alina. Speaking of, I should probably go back there. Wouldn't want to miss another story from Wendy about how her butler is getting fat and her swimming pool is too big. Good luck. As you see her put on a smile, grab her a drink and make her way over to the table. Sure. Okay. So this must be Alina. Alina? I don't know. The young woman sits casually at the bar. Before she says a word, she looks at the list of drinks on the wall behind you. Head confused. Evening. Hello. What can I get you? I don't know. But I don't know what I'm feeling today. I want something strong, but I'm also craving something sweet. What can you do? I can try to help you make up your mind. That'd probably help. Okay, let's roll the dice. Surprise me. What would you like? I want something strong, but I'm also craving something sweet. Let's make you something nice. I'm looking forward to it. Strong but sweet. Well, whiskey, sugar syrup, lemon juice, red wine, ice cubes, and a cherry. I feel like the Eastern ruby would be really good for her. Definitely don't hate it. Thanks. It's not her favorite though. Damn. Have you been open long? Not particularly. I thought this place seemed new. Little bookshop too. I used to come by here to buy books when I was a kid. Whenever my father gave me pocket money. Either way, consider me sold. I guess. How'd you afford somewhere? How'd you afford somewhere on Boulevard? I don't own the place. Right. Anyway, I'm a line of Dragos. I brought a few friends along and we're already a bit tipsy if you haven't already noticed. She didn't have to tell you that. They drink the booze. You hide it well. Yeah, we found a bottle in the basement and we're celebrating my friend's birthday. Anyway, I'm gonna go look for my friends. I hope they haven't wandered off. Take care. You too. I think I went lower as I did her voice. Before he even sits down, you can tell this young man has an attitude. He frowns at the bar, his seat, the drink's left, and you wish you weren't so good at handling men like him. You've had more experience than you wish for. He looks your way when he sits down. When you don't immediately give him attention, he taps the table twice. What can I get you? Surprise me. Give me some hints. Well, I'm a big fan of rum, I think. Watch him try to get comfortable in his seat. He looks over his shoulder. Two girls came in with, then regards you. You're the bartender, so tend to the bar and serve me something. I don't drink too much, and my parents are into wines, not cocktails. I can handle that, thank you. Alright, pour away. Let's give you something else. Don't keep me waiting now. He likes rum. He's not into cocktails. What is rum? There's two things with rum that I consider. So that's vodka, that's whiskey. This is vodka. Vodka and gin, triple sec. So it's one of these two. I think he'd like this one, the mint punch. I really wanted a Mexican drink, by the way. Oh, this looks fine indeed. Okay, so he likes it. I'm Killian. You might have met my parents at some point. The Durans? I don't think so. You might have met a doctor with this surname, though it's fuzzy. Fine people, though I suppose private doctors perhaps a bit out of your price range for healthcare. With that, he pays, turns around, and goes back to his table and sits at his table. Can I call him back up? Let's try it again. We meet again. Evening. What do you want now, bartender? Ah, this is where I can talk to them. Okay. So she doesn't like this drink. So but she doesn't hate it. You wear a lot of expensive items. I do. Aren't you worried about being robbed? If I'm outside, the best place someone could rob me would be in my empty house. If I don't wear the nice things I have, I would be living the same life as a woman who had already been robbed. An unglamorous experience. Earrings are meant for use. Your jewels don't sparkle when kept in a box. Okay. What do you want to know, bartender? Tell me about yourself, Lindy. I love that idea. She opens her mouth in a mock surprise and lets out a little delighted giggle. What's there to say? I grew up at Papa's old estate. Home health, out of the country. I moved to Bookville because I got bored. I came to dive bars like this because I love the entertainment. Dive bar? I'd say you fight right in. Oh, are we sparring? That's adorable. You continue to meet my expectations. People must love you. Come, darling. I'm being exceedingly gentle. Let's get to know each other better, or worse, if you prefer. I'll stop. I was born, moved here, and now I'm sat in this little cramped little stool, talking to somebody who has a very colorful background. How do you know about my background? I know a lot, darling. But most of what I know, I keep to myself. This has been delightful. I mean it. I mean that. It's refreshing to have a repartee with someone who can keep a chin shut. What do you want to know, bartender? How do you know everyone? I'm a cordial with Alina and Maria, and I know Killian. We met a while ago at a tango class, and you know, I'm pre-prohibition times. Don't get me wrong, they're not hideously dull or anything. I just feel they are slow to trust and reluctant to say anything genuine. Well, feel the same. You feel the same. Oh, you're an open book. What you see is what you get. Like a cannoli. It's what's on the inside that counts. I've noticed you do a lot of watching. Pour drinks while keeping your eyes on the customers. Sign of a good bartender, or someone who's fearful of their clientele. I can't blame you though. Imagine if one of us were police. Or you. She laughs, and then for the first time it sounds genuine. You've amused her. She lets the mask slip for a moment. You've known plenty like her, and learned to never let your guard down around them. No. I wish there was something as exciting as living a police informant among us, but alas, we are not as it seems. Other than Maria, she's not rich at all. Therefore, in fact. But you can tell if you look closely. She presses her lips briefly with a smile flashing across her face. Not the friendliest thing to say, friendly, but an odd concept. Alina pays for everything. Maria's a puppet in her purse. But we all do what we must in her position. Maybe I'd do the same. That the poor girl's head must be spinning. Evenings in the casinos, speakeasies, swing clubs with Alina. Then back to her thread, her red banner sheets every night in the stacks. What a contrast. It's cruel, really. Do you even like Maria? As I said, the three of us, Alina included, are cordial. They could grow on me. Maria and Alina have some quirks, which I like, imperfections. And they're both sharp as tacks. If you haven't heard, Maria hides it under her shy facade, while Alina hides it under layers of darkness. Options are fluid. For example, I don't care for you, but perhaps the tide is slowly shifting. Same with the girls, Alina and Maria. If they would just ease off the chest chat and address the sexual tension in the room, instead, I might enjoy their company a great deal more. I'm sure. What else do you want to know? Do you know anything about Natalia Reed? The dead woman? I knew of her. It's quite unavoidable when you're in the company of Alina Dragos, especially when she's had a few drinks. Now come. I could bore you with the long-winded stories about Alina's famous drinking rants, but why would I deny you with the pleasure of experience them firsthand? You certainly seem to be well-placed and to engineer such a ranked incident. Just give me a warning before you do, so I'm gonna cover my ears this time. I'll try. Oh well, would you look at the time? I'm going to make my way home before the sun comes up. Good night, Wendy. Let's do Alina next, then. Hello. What does a girl need to do to get a drink around here? Evening, Alina. Let's catch up on gossip. How are you finding your time here? Pleasant crowd, mostly. There's a few people here that I'm not on good terms with, but it's a bar, so that's to be expected. Oh, I'd rather not get into it, honestly. I have a feeling I know who you're talking about. Do you? Who? It's either Elliot or Peter, and I feel like it's more Peter. Peter? Nah, Peter's a pussycat. I just gotta give him a salsa, a million stroke his fur. And by that, I mean give him a hard liquor and don't owe him his balls any money. That's my experience, at least. Maria's too. How do you know Peter? You mean, how does someone like me know Peter? He's been to the speakeasies and he's not collecting money. He's a sweetie. Really? I could do it again. Oh my lord! There's so much. there we go. You know, I don't particularly like the nervous Richet or the old Richet. Lillian is sweet, but is painfully innocent. Wendy has her moments. The only person I really want to be around me is Maria. What's so good about Maria? She's just the most down to earth person I've known for most of my life. The others, though. Why do you socialize with them? Because they're useful. The wealthy don't see us as people, we're tools. So I've sort of adapted to that mindset. But you're rich. You're not getting it. I was born poor. That stain stays with you. For Killian, he was born middle class, so he's closer to home. I might be wealthy now, but I didn't come into money through gem mining or property or aristocratic and gambling. My father has money now, but all that means is that he has more to lose. Gamblers always lose in the end. If I don't ingrate myself with these people, maybe even shack up with one of them, I will have nothing again. I'll be nothing to them. In a grand scheme, I'm a blip, momentary fleeting things. I got to hook them in, keep them invested, and eventually probably marry one if I want to keep this lifestyle. I just wish I could, I don't know, trust them a bit more. Some of them are decent, I think. But I know where I come from, and I know I won't go back. That has to be my focus. It's quite a plan. I'm a chess player. Planning ahead is what I do. Seems a bit cynical. You seem pragmatic. You mean pragmatic. Seeing how quickly people change the way they treated me the moment I got money left me a little jaded. I suppose on day, I suppose. On good days, I think my nutrients are likely. Like, they're better than that. Wendy Killian might have more to them than I admit, but I still don't fully trust them yet. Sure. Let's catch up on all the gossip. Maria, you and Maria, what about us? You two dating Maria? No, but we're close. I must have been mistaken then. I get that a lot. Alina's still blushing. This topic seems to be something she wouldn't discuss unless she really trusts you. Okay, so this one needs more trust. What do you know about Natalia? I'm not talking about that evil floozy. I'm here to have a good time. Lana seems very good about the subject. She's also seems to know something. Perhaps she's our Okay, bye, Lana. Okay, so I have to get her more drunk. Great, that'll be a fun one to do. Let's talk to. Well, I'll talk to Killian next. I'll talk to Rhea last. Hello, Killian. Bartender, we meet again. That tends to happen if you visit. I bet you hear all sorts of tittle-tattle in here. What's the subject of the day? What do you think of Alina? Alina, a lot of fun to be around. She's like summer sun bursting from clouds. Alina, very bubbly. Funny that someone like her can come from such a poor family. Lots of personality. Sometimes what comes from out of her mouth sounds like intellectual gibberish to me. But even the most feverish words are kissed on the way out by those heavenly lips. Okay, so he likes her. A lot. I bet you hear all sorts of tittle-tattle in here. What's the subject of the day? Why are you drinking so much? You really don't enjoy it. It's something to do. That's a boring without parties. That's it, really. Killian seems to be hiding. Perhaps serving him enough alcohol will make him talk. Understood. Okay. Did you know Natalia Reed? A little. I saw her at the Hotel Jubilee a while ago. I saw her, greeted her, and then she threw up all in my new suit. I helped her get a radio cab home. She was drunk then? Yeah, she was a bit of a mess. My father's always said loose women of meager. Wait, my father always said loose women of meager means lack of ability to handle alcohol with grace, like more refined ladies. You know she's dead, right? Yes, Alina told me this morning. I was rather sad, but more than fleeting. Oh, maybe I'll die one day, sort of way. I didn't really know her, so you will die one day. Is that a threat? Just a fact. It's not a nice thing to say, is all. I bet you yell something to the cat. Oh, so I need to get him more drunk. Sugary drinks then. I love light sugary stuff. I think your mint punch fits the bill. Got it. I think I'm done with you for now. So I'm gonna end this conversation. You want to end the conversation? I've got work to get to. Have fun. Will do. Let's talk to Maria. Good evening. Good evening. Evening, Maria. We should chat, I guess. Pass the time. Tell me about yourself. What do you want to know? I'm a people pleaser, is that okay? I work at that old Taylor's in the Saks. The other girls that seems good talk about drinking and dancing, but I keep my head down. They think I'm dull. But I knew that place would catch fire one day. Really? That building was a death trap. We don't know who blew the fuse box. In a house of matches, it can be hard to find the first spark, you know. But it didn't burn down completely. Lina and I just can't play chess in the basement anymore. Oh, you play chess? When we were at school, we played a boiled sweets. It was a wonder we still have teeth. The women in the workhouse think I'm quiet and boring. But I watch them and I see things, patterns, not just in the fabric, but in the city, in people, and most of all, in chess. Lina is good, but most days I can beat her. There's a fire in me, competition, even without candy. Victory is still sweet. You're a grandmaster? Not quite, although I've won tournaments. We both won a few, but none that were official or major. Lina always beats me when the stakes are high. It's like the pressure of playing against my friend makes me wilt. In the heat of competition, she lights up and I burn out. She just wants it more. I asked her what her secret is. I'll never forget what she said. Never dim your star to make others shine brighter. Any other hobbies that interest you? Cooking, I guess. I make great sawmill. But this is starting to feel like a job interview instead of a drink order. Fair point. We should chat. You're not a big drinker. Not at all. If I'm honest, I came here because Lina asked me alone, and leaving her at a bar alone isn't something I'm comfortable with. You're a good friend. I think so too. Lina and I have been through a lot. I know. I like knowing she's safe, even if it means drinking. Oh, it's not so bad. Sometimes having a few drinks makes the book I'm reading even more exciting. Though I have lost my place and I have to read the same page over and over. You're welcome to read anything on the shelves. Really? I mean, thanks. Thank you. I wasn't sure if the speakeasy was for me, but a speakeasy with a library? Okay, let's talk about chess. We do, yes. We've been partners since we were 8. We met at a chess club in school. We were rivals, but ended up being best friends. That's a lot of friendship. I know her better than myself at this point. Chess is about getting into your opponent's head. I like it inside hers. Does that sound strange? A little. We can get very competitive, but we share the same dream. To get a little bit better every day, and to beat all those stuffy old bearded men at the chess council together. We know each other so well now, I'm not sure our practice is helping us get to the next level, but I also just enjoy the time we spend together. We dream of a day being Book V's top Grandmaster. We're getting close. Lana won a tournament a few weeks ago, not game second. Was so happy we played against each other in the finals. It was intense. It felt like my whole life was building up to that moment. Since we were in the top spots, we knew we'd already qualified for the next tournament in a few months with the Grandmasters. So in a way, the final was like a victory lap for us. Have I talked about chess too much? Sometimes I can tell if I'm talking too much about something I love. But either way, thanks for listening. Anytime. Okay. What did you know about Natalia? The accountant? I don't think I met her. I'm sure I didn't. Did you hear about her now? Saw the headlines, like start of some macabre murder mystery, but without the cherry end, and probably police will catch whoever did it. Maybe a killer can get away with murdering street girls or factory workers, but not someone like let's hope. Okay. That's a bit strange. Oh, what? You can tell I don't drink whiskey. I can, but I don't drink. I appreciate that still. It's growing on me, Dad. I don't know if it's a good thing. I prefer these cocktails to beer my friends drink. It's better to make the habit, though. Your choice. Okay, let's end your chatting. I have matters to remember. Great to see you soon. See you. Alright, I think that's everybody. Gone through everything. Let's talk to Killian again. Let's see. Meet again. So, yeah, no, you're not quick enough, so I'm not going to try again. Wait, can I show them clues? Yes, I visited often. Maybe we should put an end to that. Oh, I fucked up. I didn't know this also could be used for an action. Shit, I had no clue. If I don't get home soon, my mother will lock me out by... Damn, that sucks. Okay. Well, I can still talk to her then. Blah. I don't know him very well, but despite the scary scar, he's always been polite enough with me. Oh, it's really late. Okay, so this is, yeah, you're gone. Goodbye. Okay. That's potential patrons. Well, no, they don't work together. Okay, so you're by yourself. I'm gonna put you under. Let's end the day. Let's see what's going on the next day. Day 4. I'm gonna save it here. Let's save. And double check with an actual save. There you go. Okay. I'm gonna end it here. This game is fun, but man, there is a lot of talking to do. Hopefully the voices aren't all that bad. I will check to see if people want to keep watching this, and if you guys do really want to keep watching it, please do like leave a like, comment, I don't know, say something. If you don't want to watch it, then tell me. I'm perfectly fine with just playing this myself. This game looks fun as hell. So, Hope you guys had a good time watching today, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace. Bye-bye.